Hello there, P23. This is our maths for week beginning the 11th of January. This is on your timetable for Tuesday. And we're going to do some adding using a new strategy. And this strategy is called our split strategy. And you can see the pictures here are of our tens blocks and our ones blocks. So what do you think we might be doing when we're talking about splitting a number? Excellent, we're going to split the number into its tens and its ones, and we did lots of practice of that just before the Christmas holidays. So let's have a look at what we're learning to do today. We're going to learn to add a two-digit number using the split strategy. And remember, a two-digit number will have tens and ones. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to split numbers to add them together, and you will be able to show you're working out when using the split strategy. So you'll be able to tell me what you're doing to figure out the answer. So what is a split strategy? It's a strategy of adding where we're going to split up the tens and the ones to add them, and then we're going to put them back together to find the total. So we have a sum here, which seems really, really big. 46 add 33. Now we can see in the first diagram here that that is 4 tens and 6 ones, 46. And in this diagram here, it's 33, 3 tens and 3 ones. So remember 46, 4 tens, 6 ones, 33, 3 tens, 3 ones. What we're going to do first is we're going to add all the tens together first. So how many tens were in there first? There was 40 here and 30 here. So this picture here is showing all the tens. So we had 40 and 30. Can you figure that one out for me? We had 4 tens here and 3 tens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens, which would be 70. Well done. So we've already added all the tens together to make 70. We're now going to add the ones together. So in the first number, we had 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the second number, we had 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. And you should be able to add the 6 to the 3. Can you do that with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 ones altogether. So how many tens were there? 7. How many ones? 9. So we had 79. 79. We're going to put them back together again then. 70, 7 tens and 9 ones, 79. So we've done that really big sum by just separating it into the tens and the ones and then adding them back together. So we split up the numbers into the tens and the ones, added the tens first, added the ones, and then added them back together to make 79. What a big sum we just did there. What a big sum we just did. So here's a sum we're going to try and figure out here. 27 add 42. And I'm going to use my whiteboard here to figure it out. So we add 27 add 42. Now I don't have my tens and ones here, so you're going to have to just deal with my drawing, I'm afraid. So 27, we know 27 is 2 tens, which is 20, and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know 42. Can you tell me what 42 is? Yep, you're right. 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and 2 ones. 40 and 2 and 20 and 7. So what we do first, we add all the, do you remember what it was? Was it the tens or the ones first? Oh yeah, we'll do the tens first. So we're going to imagine we're putting the 20 with the 40. So let's draw them. So we've got the 20 and then we've got the 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've now got 6 tens, which is 60. Well done. we're then going to think about our ones. We had 7 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're then going to look at the two numbers we've got now. We've now got 60, 6 tens, and 9 ones. 60 and 9. So the answer, adding our 60 and our 9, is 69. So I showed you how to do that as a diagram, and I really like drawing diagrams for maths because it really helps you understand what you're doing. So if you want to just draw a diagram to show what you've done, that would be fab. But this PowerPoint has done it in a slightly different way. So they've done the tens first, which we showed in the diagram before, which was the 20 and the 40, which made the 60. Then they added the ones, which was the 7 and the 2 to make, do you remember what it made? Well done, it made 9. And then the last sum they do is adding these two answers, adding the tens and the ones together, which was the 60 add the 9, which made 69. So that's a different way to lay it out instead of withdrawing your tens and ones. But if you want to draw the tens and ones on your worksheet, that would be fantastic because I think the tens and ones really help you understand what to do. But if you want to just write it out in the different parts, the tens first, the 20 and the 40, then the ones, the 7 and the 2, and then you add both answers together. So shall we try another one? This one says 55 and 34. So let's do it as the diagram because I like the diagram. 55 and 34. So let's go back to my diagram. So I've got 55 add 34 equals. So again, to do that, we're using a split strategy, and split means we split it into the tens and the ones. So let's split up the 55 and the 34. So 55, we know is 5 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, 50, and 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 34. 1, 2, oh, sorry, that was a bit squint. 3, which is 30, and your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 34. So 55 and 34. So first of all, we count all the long rods. So let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 rods. 8 10 rods. Do you remember what that 8 would be? 8 tens would be 80. Well done. Then we're going to count all the ones, so our cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So now we've got 80 and 9. So let's say if we were to draw that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 89. Can you add that together? 80 add 9, 89. So we figured out the sum by adding all the tens, 50 add 30, and then adding all the ones, 5 add 4. So let's look at it in the written way. We're going to add the tens first, which was 50 add 30 to make 80. So we did that first, 50 add 30. Then the ones, 5 add 4, which was, do you remember? Excellent, that was 9 when we added the 5 at the 4 here. And then you add them back together, so you need to think, what is 80 plus 9? So what was 80 plus 9? Well done, 89. So that's another wee example of how we do our split strategy. So what you'll do, you'll find your worksheet, which looks something like this. You'll be emailed it or you'll find it on Teams. And at the bottom there's 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. Okay, and that is how much challenge you would like, depending on how well you understood the strategy. So if you thought, oh, it was quite new, so I maybe need some practice, you'll maybe do the 1 star. If you feel that that was okay for you, you'll try the 2 star, but you might need to be careful with the 2 star one because when you add the ones together, you might get a different answer. And then for the 3 star one, there's actually some ones with 3 digits. So you'd have to separate your numbers into hundreds, tens and ones. So maybe only choose this one if you know that in class that's what you were working on. Okay, so as I said, you've got your sum there, 37 add 21, and in this box, remember the success criteria was to show what you did, not just writing the answer. So showing what you did, like Mrs. Walker did on her whiteboard, drawing the tens and ones and adding them back together again, or writing it as the sum, the 30 add the 20, the 7 add the 1, and then the answers. So that's what I'd like you to do today for your split strategy edition. Choose either 1 star, 2 star, or 3 star, and the whole box is there because I'd like you to draw out the picture of how you worked it out. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of your answers on Teams, and I'm here if you need any help. Thank you very much.